Music is something that should give you peace. Talent should always be recognized, no one can keep it, no one owns it. The industry can choose to ignore my work if they want, but my fans won't. It is very overwhelming to find that you are loved by people belonging to different provinces and cultures. They give me the energy. Personally, I don't think of myself as a style icon. It's basically because the public loves me so much. I've heard legends and maestros praise my voice. It's overwhelming. I'm a nobody who shouldn't be at the receiving end of such comments, and I'm extremely humbled. My parents keep me grounded. I've spent a lot of time on my own in my life, and I've learnt the hard way. In the beginning, it was quite challenging because I had zero acting experience, and delivering dialogues was the most difficult thing for me to do. But after I began to act, I grew as an artiste. I have seen really happy people in my life sing really well. Yes, when people get fame, then there's depression. I have a crazy work schedule, I don't eat good food, and I often work through nights, but I am just doing what I love. Insecure people don't stage comebacks, since they don't leave the scene. Yes, I think I am like the sea. I appear calm on the surface, but there's a lot going on within. Many a times, I may not react to certain things, but that doesn't mean that I don't care or I don't have emotions. You are thinking about the music, about the mathematics of it. It's time-consuming and energy-consuming at the same time. That's why I take my time off, my family time, as inspirational. I cool off. I am not inspired by anyone. I don't have any idol. I just follow the people around me and try and learn a few things. Fatherhood has changed me and my perspective towards life. I am not obsessed with social media fame, but I do think that it's a great tool by which I can stay in touch with my fans. Before becoming a father, I wanted to be number one, but now I feel that there is no such thing. I just want to do my job and entertain as long as I can, because that's the best way to win people over. I really miss my youth. I'm not being ungrateful, but there was an Atif who used to roam the streets, who didn't care whether his photograph was taken or not, who used to hang out without people staring at him. I miss that carefree life and would give anything for it, even if it only lasts a few moments. Acting in a music video is basically about lip-syncing songs and giving expressions that represent what the song is about. While acting for the silver screen, you have to deliver dialogues, remember them, and you have to be in a certain frame of mind. I don't like controversies. I try to understand where a person comes from and where he is. I've been offered roles in Indian films, but I wanted my debut film to be from Pakistan. A lot of people think that I've made my music career from India, but that's not true. I made it big in Pakistan, and then I went across the border. I really enjoyed performing there. Dubai is a very rocking place. I got a call from Shoaib Mansour, and he asked if I'd be interested in doing the music of Ubol. I said, why not, and suggested we meet. When we did, to my surprise, he offered me the chance to act in the lead role. After reading the script, I was even more interested in doing it. It feels good that a lot of people from Pakistan have had a good experience in India. Making music is what drives me, not awards, not internet fame, not even exorbitant amounts of money. My fans call themselves Badis, and they are the most loyal lot. I make my music for them. I love them. I don't have a personal Facebook or Twitter account. We all die. The goal isn't to live forever. It is to create something that will. If you're at the top, people worship you wherever you go. But when you're dying down, it's difficult to sell tickets. If I get an interesting script, I will surely do it. I just don't want to do cliché films. I don't listen to my songs. The only time I do it is when someone points out a flaw in the end product. I have never composed a song keeping in mind that I should touch any social issues. I wanted to try everything. I learned a lot from playback singing. But at heart, I'm a pop rock singer. I'm a stage performer. For me, lyrics are the most important thing in a song. And if they don't have meaning, I would never sing them, unless and until someone who loves your work asks me to do so. People come to me and thank me for being there during their breakups or matchups. It seems awkward, but I'm glad to be of assistance during their light or dark moods. I am making good music, and I want people to listen to it. I started taking part in college competitions. My first ever performance with a band was in McDonald's, and I got 500 rupees. I still have the note. I never thought about making music because it has to be a hit. There are so many better singers out there who are better trained in music, but I am probably the chosen one. I have not discovered any formula for staying relevant. If my music has power, I don't have to hashtag anything. If it has to connect with someone, it will. That has been my experience. I can't force myself to make up a song. Music comes to me naturally. I have my own style. No one has ever tried playback singing before. I might release a punk rock song that perhaps others won't appreciate, but I like doing my own thing. I make music for my own satisfaction, not for money or fame. I have realized that there is no point making plans, because it'll never end. You're never going to win the world. I thought at one point in time I am going to do that, but you cannot. So I am just enjoying myself. Most of the songs I've written have painted a picture on how I have evolved, what I see in people, what inspires me. I think I've been able to connect with people and their emotions through my songs. I feel honored that despite having so many talented singers around, my work is always appreciated. I have performed all over the world to packed audiences. I don't have to be a trained musician to prove my singing abilities to my critics. I don't consider myself to be a great musician, but my first album was a record hit in Pakistan. The reality television shows are a big hit with the masses with their Bollywood songs. Even if these TV shows are scripted, people are watching them. The point of teaming up with American musicians was that there was no better way than that of music to let people from both the sides know what either of them thinks about the other. When one gets time duration, one becomes very restricted, and hence, creativity suffers. I love India and Mumbai and would love to buy a house here. I've sung a lot for the Tourneys in the last 6 years. Now that my contract with them is over, I'm free to sing for others. If Race 3 is made by another producer, I will. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.